Hi, this is Johnny. I'm about to put Build-A-Cade with Raspberry Pi 4B 8 GB. I finished the one with the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, and it turned out pretty good. I was able to get track mode going. Got two versions. One was the 901 with the track mode, 32 gig. Got that working, and now with the his without the track mode, got the 256 gig working. So those is already out there in the video and Telegram. Now I'm gonna try to build this one. This one I'm gonna put Raspberry Pi 4 on it. I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into, but at this moment I'm just gonna build it and work on the joystick by end of the month, because I ordered those and they're all like pieces, different things, and trying to do something, see if I could make my own little joystick with a more fancier controller, but fancier joystick. Let me go ahead and unbox this and then put it together. I have to put grease. This is the one I'm using, the same thing I use for trackball, 3-in-1. Even though it's plastic, I put some oil into here, and then I just go around the corner. Okay, now to keep the oil from, smush on something else, take the dry part, go around the outside, so that way it doesn't affect it. So it seems like the clicking is better and doesn't get stuck anymore. So the greasing did help because I had that problem with the other one, and I'm like, why is it keep on getting stuck? And it was very irritating. Okay, so that part is done. And make sure that when you put the mark here, you put it on the corner, because there's you want to leave this black, because those are going to go inside. Okay, and make sure that you use a tape to tape up any particle, because this decal is not forgiving, meaning that if you have any dot or anything, it will show, okay, from the light. So make sure and if you do see a bump, open it up, use a tape, and use a regular tape and tape it out of the paper, and then it will be okay. All right, we're gonna Okay, the K4, that is the back of the cabinet, and this is the front of the cabinet. So this part need to face forward. And then they say 3x8. So 3x8 is the screw we're gonna use to hold this. And this is the one we're gonna need. So we're gonna put it right there. Okay. And this piece you want to put as far as you can to the back, and just push it back, and then put this down, and then we're just going to put the screw in. That's it. Okay, we got the screen here ready to put this on. This is F2. F2 is going to face the left, and then here you have F1 right there. F1, that one is going to be at the bottom where this go. Okay, where this one go right here. So, and then the screen, so you cannot put this in yet because you have to get the screen first. And then this screen is going to this part is going to face this way. Okay, and then we're going to use the silver screw to screw the monitor with this 4 screw, and then the outside we're using the 3x6. 3x6 we use the outside. So you got the S3, they call it 2x5. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, Raspberry Pi, I'm going to use the iTower instead. It's going to be a little bit challenging, but I think we could make it work. So instead, I'm going to put those down here and then put this on top. And then from there, I'm going to put this in over here. Instead of putting it straight, I'll be putting it more like this way. Okay, the reason I'm putting it this way is because the fan, yeah, I'm gonna try to put it this way, and then the fan, it will face this direction out. So I'm gonna try to do that. Okay, I have glue a fan here. Same idea. 14 is actually ground, so I did something wrong with the first one, so I need to change the pin. The fan pin need to be 12, and 14 is actually ground. So 14 is black with this fan black. Pin 14, as you can see, is a G, and then this one is pin 1, which is right here is a pin 1. It's blocked by this pin 1. Okay, so that's the power. I put this one pin 5 and ground, so for the main fan. And this is the tower. It's the best one for the Raspberry Pi 4. And it didn't come with the converter adapter, so I bought one of this so that it will plug into Raspberry Pi. And this one, you have to be careful if you don't plug in it's hard to get it out because the way this is, it made me feel like if I pull from here, it's gonna break this. So you gotta be very careful with this because I was thinking about putting it face downward, but it was too long. So I want to put it back up, and it took me a while too. So the fan is gonna go sideways. So let's go ahead and get that put in there, see how it goes. All right, took a while, but it boot up. It turned out that I cannot use this, and I don't know this one support Raspberry Pi yet, because I mean HDMI output. But this one is too stiff, and to put that fan in there and everything, it just won't work because the wire is too thick, and this part is too thick, and so I decided to take it out. That's the only thing that I did not put in there. I tried to convert it because it didn't come with a converter to Raspberry Pi smaller version. For some reason, I don't see the package come with this, even though they say it's supported. Now, they did come with a power cable. The power cable was pretty nice, and the one I couldn't use was the one that is for the Pi 3. And this cable, I couldn't use this one. So I took, this one is a micro USB, so I couldn't use this one, so I took this one off. Well, I didn't took it off. In this one, Pi 3 used this one, but Pi 4 have its own cable that I use. It's for power only. But for HDMI, there was no adapter converter. But this one just make it more longer and more bulky, so I couldn't get everything in there because of that. I have the fan facing that way, and then have another fan that's sucking the air out. So I have double fan, so that's pretty cool. I boot up, so we will have to do software setup, but that's pretty much it. My key light up. I fixed the button problem with stick. This one I will have to take it out and put some grease on it, and I did on this one, so this one doesn't stick where this one does. So if you was to press this one, the bottom is stuck. It's not clicking now. See, not clicking no more. It got stuck. So that's what bothered me. So I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, so that's pretty much it for this one. It is Ninja Turtle, and the decal is very nice. It light up very nice, and the artwork is very nice. Okay, so back to the software again. So I'm gonna have to play with this one. Okay, after you log into your network, it will ask you to put in the password, and you click OK, and then this should show up. And this one is actually it's saying Build-A-Cade 4, so it's a Raspberry Pi 4. And so let's go ahead and install that, and I just move the joystick up and click A. Say this will install the operating system, and the existing data on the SD card will be deleted. So we say yes. Alright, so it's installing, and this will take a while. So after install, more likely I think it would be the same like the other one, would only have one game. Okay, so I'm gonna let it install. Okay, finish installing. Let's move the mouse to, I guess we could just press OK. Oh, where's my mouse? There you go. Alright, so it's rebooting. And I went and swap out the same instead of after building it and then redo it. So I wanted a 3-button one, so I changed it to the 3-button. Hopefully they come out with the 6 buttons soon. Alright, it's rebooting right now. Alright, the machine boot up. If you guys seen the video on that one, it'll be pretty much the same. There's only one game. So how do I get back out? Okay, Y is over here. Alright, so I'm going to press F4 on my keyboard and see what's the temperature. Because right now I have a towel and temperature is nice, it's 44. So I'm gonna let it stay like that overnight. Last time when I did that, it overheated. So we're gonna see what happened. It run the install, so it should have increased the temperature, but it looked like it's pretty good. Ice Tower is the best one for Raspberry Pi 4. It's hard to get that in there, but I did manage to have it in there, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's get out here, and then it's gonna reboot. No, it didn't reboot. Okay, so let's see how we reboot it. Let's go ahead and quit and restart, so you can see the little. Oh, you have to like reboot the whole thing, not just the emulator. Alright, restart the system. So this one is a new Raspberry Pi, just got installed. So it's using the IP address 158. So later on, I will take this image and burn it to a bigger SD card, and then see if I could add more games to it. Alright, look pretty good. Everything is working, light up Marquee, and there's no video out. And also because I have put an ice towel in there, so I don't have room unless I buy a different cable. So at this moment I don't have the, so there's no game right now. But that's pretty much it on the software side. Okay, later.